Scorpio. Welcome to the Oracle Transit. I'm going to do your July 2020 general reading for July. I have reconciliation. And getting to know each other. So Scorpio, I feel like in your life right now, either you've already reconciled with someone and you two are bonding again. It's kind of like you're in a situation where you could have rekindled a relationship or friendship with someone from your past. Or you could have been disconnected or separated from someone that you are committed to. But I feel like you two have reconciled. If you have not reconciled, I do see that for you. Reconciliation. And getting to know each other. I feel like now you two are moving in a more mature fashion towards one another. You're getting to know one another. I feel like you two could be discussing a situation or an argument. And now you're not speaking on lower emotions. You're actually listening to one another, what the other person has to say, their thoughts, and the whys. And let's learn how to, in the future, if this, if we re-enter into an uncomfortable situation, how exactly will we handle it? Are we going to fuss and fight? Are we going to separate? I think you two are discussing matters so that you do not separate. I feel like this separation was very difficult for the both of you. I feel like it was a separation just out of a heated argument, disagreement. But I feel like you two are coming back together and you're discussing that situation. If you all tuned into June 2020's Will This Person Return, for all the people that were disconnected from their person, there were two scenarios. One scenario was a person was waiting on an apology. And again, I did see that a person would apologize to the person so they can move forward with their relationship. And there was also another situation that I saw in June 2020, if you were with someone and they was having trouble committing or moving forward as far as the levels of commitment, that this person was not sure if they wanted to be in a relationship with the person. But I did also in the end say that the two will be together. The person will come around and come to their senses, as we would say, and begin to maturely move forward in the levels of commitment, the higher levels of commitment with your person. So if you are tuning in to June and now this is for July, I'm just reconfirming my prediction, I guess you would say, or clarifying what exactly I saw. So those are for the individuals that watch June 2020's Will the Person Return. But I do see, like I was saying before, I see two people reconnecting with one another. I see you talking maturely about the things that keep you two apart, because you're trying to prevent future disagreements as far as how you two react. I feel like you two are on more stable ground, that there's no walls up at the moment, that you're opening yourself to the desires of the other person as far as the way of communications, the way of love. I wanted to say, it's like I'm seeing like love languages. You two may have two separate types of love languages. Maybe one gives and the other one listens, and vice versa. Maybe the other one feels if the other one would listen, they wouldn't have to give physical items. Maybe one person gives a lot of gifts and the other person is just a good listener. Maybe the other person is services. Your person their love language may be service. And the person may feel somewhat let down sometimes because there's not enough service as far as the love language. And this person may feel like they are overextending as far as working on the relationship. But I feel like you two are taking the time now to figure out exactly what is keeping you two from being in a beautiful connection. So I do see the reconciliation. I do see you two not trying to one up the other person. I feel like there's equal give and take. I feel like there's equal flow, that you two are speaking with one another with love and kindness. If this has not happened yet for you in your relationship, this is for July 2020, so it's now June 21st, so July is not here yet, but you can expect this in July 2020 or moving forward. And that's, like I said, the cards are just reconfirming what I'm saying, that I'm seeing you two looking at yourselves and trying to figure out exactly, you're becoming a team now. It's truly becoming a partnership because you two are working with one another. You two now want to put in the work with one another as far as making this relationship successful. I feel like you two are best friends. I feel like you two are very close. And you're putting to rest the past. You're putting to rest past fights, situations. You're putting those things to rest because those things are what's keeping your relationship from moving forward, and it's keeping you disconnected. But I do see reconciliation. I do see you two talking and loving one another in a mature fashion. I see that someone is working on their communication skills. I feel like you two have in some way are moving out of some type of darkness. Someone has to step up and say, I will accept what is going on. I will accept what I'm doing in this relationship that is keeping the relationship from moving forward. I feel like someone, you or both of you two, could be accepting responsibility, whatever is causing or has caused the relationship to not manifest. So that is what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio, for July 2020. I'm going to do another spread for you. So now, Scorpio, I'm going to do an additional spread for you for July 2020. And again, I'm just reconfirming or confirming what I said prior. You two are moving out of an upset situation. Someone could have finally broken off with the third party. I feel like there's forgiveness. I do see the Eight of Swords, that in the past someone was holding on to a hurt or disappointment, which was causing you two from connecting, from being your true and best selves. I feel like a past hurt. There could have been some type of infidelity that was causing you two from loving one another, because I feel like this relationship is a true blessed relationship. You two are friends. You two are close to one another. Your families could be close to one another. You could have met through a family member. You two could be planning a vacation to rekindle your love or your relationship. I feel like you two are putting in a lot of work on a relationship, that you're moving away from negativity in your relationship because you want to prosper with this person, Scorpio. I feel like all secrets and strongholds and one-ups and just a lot of, you two in the past could have argued a lot. I do see a lot of arguments. I do see a lot of confrontation. Yeah, I see a lot of confrontation. And that's what kept you two stuck. Could have been confrontation in the past due to a third party. or some type of heartbreak. And I feel like you could have also been heartbroken or healing from a heartbreak from this person, because this person could have control issues. Your person has issues with communication, or your person just have some deep wounds that keep your person from being part of the relationship. I feel like there was some type of disconnect in the relationship. I feel like one person was afraid if they gave and showed how they really felt about the other person, that would make them weak, or that person will take advantage of them and leave them. And I feel like this could be another cause in a relationship. If someone did cheat, it's because they felt as if they weren't receiving enough from the other person. But I feel like this person, whoever cheated, if infidelity resonates with your story, I feel like this person is very sorry that they now see their wrongs. I don't feel like they're in that third party anymore. I feel like that's more so in the past or in their mind. I feel like that's already past. Yeah, I feel like that's already past, but this person thinks about that they cheated on you, that they wasted a lot of time out amongst others, but it served no purpose. And that could be another reason why you two were stuck, because it kept coming up about the past infidelity, the past the past deception. There was definitely a deception in the past, whether it was just a person not wanting to reveal to you their true feelings, or it's this person cheated on you. They cheated on you. I feel like you were very upset. I feel like you could have probably left this person when you found out. And I'm reading from the past right now. I'm reading from the past. I see that because you too, Scorpio, are moving from your past. You're moving from the past. So I'm just looking at the past at the moment. I don't feel or see any cheating or infidelity in your present situation, but I do see that, unfortunately, in the past, but that was the past. Yeah. I feel like your person could have told you. It could have been one of those situations where you find out from your partner, they just tell you the truth. They just tell you what happened. I don't feel like it's anything you had to find out. I feel like I feel like the person confronted you and told you that you didn't even see it coming. You didn't even know that this person was going to approach you with that particular information. I feel like they kept it from you for a while. I feel like this infidelity was, I want to say it was short-lived, but it went on long enough, probably no more than 5 months. And your person confronted and told you the truth, thinking that will help save the relationship. They're still, but in the past, again, this weighed on their conscience a lot, and that's why they told you. I feel like you two don't want to separate. I feel like when this person told you, you didn't leave the person, you didn't break up. I do see you being hopeful, but you were being hopeful, but it still hurt at the same time. Hopeful, but hurt. That it really took a toll on you. I don't feel like you were communicating your true feelings to the person, or I feel like when they told you, you had hopes for it, but you still was, you're still upset. You're still angry. You had every right to be at this person for cheating on you. It wasn't something you wanted to hear again. I feel like it's like you think you have pretty good relationship and you find out your person has betrayed you, and you go along and you're trying to figure out mentally what caused it and why. Why didn't you see the red sign? Why didn't you see the red flags? Why didn't you see the signs? And I felt like this the place where it put you. But it put the two of you, you put the relationship on hold, the infidelity, because it caused you to not trust this person, of course. It also caused you to look at this person differently. I felt like you would flare up. I feel like when this person told you again, you had hope. You know, you were understanding, but at the same time, over time, you would bring it up, and there would be several arguments about the situation, about the infidelity. See, on the infidelity is playfulness. Like I said, I feel like the infidelity was short-lived. Probably went on for less than 5 months. But I feel like you two, in the past, you were trying to fix your situation. This person could have gotten someone pregnant, and then they told you. You two are going through a lot of forgiving, a lot of learning from the past, because the person, when they cheated on you, could have resulted in a pregnancy from the other person, the third party. And again, I feel like this person waited a while before they were going to tell you the truth. They did tell you the truth. And I feel like you were being very optimistic about everything. You were trying to have hope and be supportive, but at the same time, it's a betrayal. And it's hard for anyone. It takes a large person, a big person with a large heart to forgive someone automatically as soon as they told them. But again, it was still there. That pain's still there. And that's what caused you to, in the past, from your relationship, from moving forward. Because though this person told you, and even though you accepted the apology, you accepted that they told you the truth, and you still have high hopes and love for your person and support your person, 2 weeks from that date, you'll bring it up. It will come up. It will cause an argument, and that will cause the ins and outs, the back and forth of the relationship. I feel like that's what you two are going through in the past. In the past, your person, this infidelity could have been due to a person going back to another love, and that's who they were cheating on you with someone from their past classmate, past ex. They may have already had children with this person and returned to that person, and that's who they cheated on you with in the past. And I feel like you two, as you can see, trust and deception are on the past over here, because the 10 of Swords is reversed because you didn't want to end it. You two didn't want to end the relationship, and the other person didn't want to end the relationship, but it was still very hurtful. And there were some trust issues due to that betrayal. So that was the past, Scorpio. So we know that you two now have reconciled from the past. You two have kissed and made up. And now I'm just going to look in the future. Two of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups. And the Three of Cups. So in the future, I still see a little bit more of stagnation in a relationship, but I do see you two working on it with give your relationship a chance. You two have some obstacles and challenges ahead of you in your relationship, and I still feel like it's rooted from the infidelity in the past. Yeah, it's still that's still coming up. But that's okay because you two love one another and you're willing to work it out. You're willing to work with one another about this. Your partner understands you're angry, you don't trust them, but they're willing to work it out. They want to work it out with you. And I feel like you two are going to work things out. You're not going to leave one another, but there are some challenges, and it's just due from past hurts. You two are healing. But the awesome thing about it is that you two are aware of that hurt and that pain, and you both are aware of the work that you two have to put forth in the relationship to make it work. You two have to put in the work, but I still feel like you two are going to make it. You're going to make it. You're going to have some obstacles. It's still going to come up. It's still going to come up in the conversation, Scorpio, you or your person. It's still going to come up. You two may go through another separation because of it, but you two at the moment, you are together. There is a reconciliation. The past was a betrayal that is still in the midst. The person is not cheating. It's just the leftovers from the pain is still there. And I do see that you two may separate again in the future, but you two love one another. You two have a strong bond with one another, and I still feel like you're going to work it out. It's not like you're going to separate because you don't want to be with your person or your person doesn't want to be with you, but you separate for the sake of the relationship. So when things are painful, when things are you're still healing, I think you two just kind of walk away or just have your moments away from one another so that you can heal the situation. You're separated for healing, but I do see that you two are still in love with one another in the future. You're going to have some troubled waters to face, but because you love one another, you're going to persevere and push forward. You're going to push forward, and eventually, this situation will be put to rest as far as the hurt and the pain. It's going to take some time for your person to forgive you or you forgiving your person, but it's going to take some time. But in the end, I do see you two working it out and putting the past in the past and moving forward with one another with the Three of Cups upright. Because you two want to work it out. You choose to want to work it out. So Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in to your July general reading for July 2020. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourself. Good night.